Hey everyone, and welcome back to another updated RuneScape 3 quest guide. Today, we have the Quiet Before the Swarm. This is an intermediate, members-only quest, and the skill requirements are 35 attack and 42 strength. There are no required items for this quest, but there are a couple recommended items. I recommend the Explorer's Ring 3, Falador Teleport Runes, and the Captain's Log from player-owned ports. To start this quest, talk to Sir Tiffy Cashian in Falador Park. He will tell you that a pest may have escaped the Void Knight's outpost and wants you to interview the residents on the island to figure out how it could have escaped. Go to the Void Knight's outpost and speak to Commodore Matthias. He can be found in the northeastern part of the island in the northern building. Though skeptical of the claim a pest escaped, he will tell you to speak to Captain Tyre to help you in your investigation. Captain Tyre is to the south, out in the open. Captain Tyre will then ask you to speak to 9 residents on the east half of the island, and all of these people are close by in the immediate vicinity of Captain Tyre, so you won't have to go far. The people you must speak to, not necessarily in order, are King Ami, Knight Diana, Terry Gord, Mrs. Gord, Knight Michael, Mariah, Knight Bernard, Jessica, and Squire Sam. To remember which people you have already spoken with, view your quest journal. And you do not have to speak in depth with any of the people on the list, simply initiate a conversation with them and choose the option, "That's all, thanks," will fulfill the requirement to talk to them. And it's suggested you only do this if you're uninterested in the storyline, as this will skip dialogue. If you are interested in the storyline, continue through all of the options. After you have spoken to the residents, return to Captain Tyre. Captain Tyre will then ask you to single out a person who you think has committed a crime. The person that has committed the crime is Jessica, the researcher. Talk to Jessica about the crime she has committed, and she will act suspicious and attempt to deny that you have proof. Go back to Captain Tyre, and he will tell you that he is suspicious of Jessica, and tells you to report to Commodore Matthias with your findings. After talking to Commodore Matthias, he will bring in Jessica to be questioned. Finding her explanation to be inadequate, he will ask you to take a potion which will allow you to go into Jessica's mind and find the answers you need. Once you're in Jessica's mind, you will have to solve a hard slider puzzle. The trick is to put together the puzzle from top to bottom, and it's easiest to see what pieces go where because there is an outline of the picture and a border. Once you have slid these puzzle pieces together, there should be an empty space in the middle. If you need to restart, exit through the portal and repeat the cutscene in confronting Jessica. After completing the puzzle, you discover that Jessica did release the pest. You return from her mind to inform the Void Knights about it. Jessica is placed under house arrest, and Commodore calls a meeting of the highest-ranked knights to discuss what should be done next. After the meeting, you are told to return to Sir Tiffy in Falador to report on the situation. This is a good time to bank all of your items so you don't have to do it for the next part of the quest. After informing Sir Tiffy, he will go with you to the docks at Port Sarim and awaits the Void Knight's arrival. You both arrive to find Commander Karasi alone in stupor without the rest of the party present. Sir Tiffy tells Savant to get Lady Table to escort Karasi back to the Temple Knight's headquarters. Tiffy brings you back to Falador and tells you to bank all of your items, including familiars, before entering the headquarters to see Karasi. Bank your items and return to Sir Tiffy, who will teleport you to the headquarters. Upon being taken to the Temple Knight's headquarters, you find yourself in a small room with Sir Tiffy and Commander Karasi. Ask Karasi about what happened, and she won't remember anything useful. However, she still has some of the potion which you drank earlier to enter Jessica's mind. You tell her and Sir Tiffy you will use a potion to enter Karasi's mind to unlock her memories. And after drinking the potion, you find yourself inside of a blue plane where you need to complete a puzzle to advance. The objective of the puzzle is to get all 3 knights, as well as yourself, across the bridge. However, there are a few limitations you should follow. The first requirement is that no more than 2 people can go across at a time. The second requirement is that when crossing, someone must be holding the sword. The third requirement is to make the crossing without collapsing the bridge. Each person weighs a different amount depending on how much Karasi remembers them. The bridge can only handle a total weight of 15. The player weighs 1, Bernard weighs 2, Ami weighs 5, and Diana weighs 8. If 2 characters cross, only the heaviest weight is counted. So if Ami went with Diana, the total weight would only be 8. To complete this puzzle, cross the bridge with Bernard and yourself. Now, cross back by yourself by talking to the toll booth and send yourself across. Now, send Ami and Diana across. Go to the toll booth and request that Bernard cross back to your side alone. Now, cross back with Bernard again. After completing the bridge puzzle, you will find yourself next to a toll booth with the 5 knights who are on the ship: Commodore Matthias, Karasi, Diana, Bernard, and Ami. Each of them holds a hint as to where the other knights are, what they were thinking about, and what they saw at the time of the incident on the ship. To complete this puzzle, you must correctly assign each person his position, thoughts, and what he saw using the hints given by other knights. Use the following table to correctly assign each person with their position, what they were thinking about, and what they saw on the ship. Commodore was in the helm position, thinking about Jessica, and he saw clouds. Karasi was in the hold position, thinking about a promotion, and she saw the pest. Diana was on the main deck position, thinking about fighting, and saw a seagull. Bernard was in the crow's nest position, thinking about lunch, and saw seaweed. Ami was in the rigging position, thinking about her sister, and she saw a shark. Upon seeing a torture, attack and kill it. After you finish killing it, proceed up the ladder onto the main deck. There, you will see 3 other knights and a squire fighting pests. A shifter stops you in your path, forcing you to kill it in order to continue. While killing it, the other knights die around you. After killing the shifter, your character automatically heads up the ladder to the helm and finds Commodore Matthias fighting a mysterious figure. Using the last of his energy before he dies, he will teleport Karasi to Port Sarim, ending the cutscene. Once the cutscene is over, talk to Karasi or Sir Tiffy Cashian without a pet following you, and Sir Tiffy will tell Karasi to report back to Captain Tyre at the Void Outpost. Karasi will ask you to do it for her, and you accept. Now travel back to the Void Outpost and speak to him. Congratulations, quest complete. The rewards for this quest are 1 quest point, 4,000 attack experience, 4,900 strength experience, 1 Void Knight seal, and 2 treasure hunter keys and 2 hearts of ice. That's it for today's quest. Stay tuned for another, and don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. We'll see you then. Bye.